back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video. So we're going to talk about a couple points that and questions that people ask who are, you know, seniors or high school students going to college, or people who just want to go to college or know how it is to be a freshman. We're going to go left to right, and everybody's going to explain, well, they're going to say their name, where they're from, and their major.
Okay, so my name is Darlene / Dardizzle. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to 937. And my major is hospitality and food management with the minor in interior design and a focus in event planning.
My name's Damiah. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, 313. And my major is athletic training.
I'm Kayla. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and my major is telecommunications, but I think I'm going to change it to pre-med.
Hi guys, I'm Paige. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and right now my major is telecommunications, but I'm thinking about changing it to exercise science.
50.
50 in your graduating class?
Wow.
It's not a big school. Nobody wants to apply to go to a high school and then you don't have sports or a theater department. But shout out to them charter schools, okay? Because we out here and we do it well.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Damiah. Was it 200 and 250 or something? Yeah, it was like 250, something like that. So it wasn't huge, but it wasn't like 50 either. So it was like
don't do me. Lauren
no, I'm
had
saying
14.
That's perfectly fine.
Hey,
13.
Lauren
had 13 people.
Yeah,
Lauren had
yeah,
13. Lauren ain't here, but Lauren had 13.
Okay, well for me it was 800.
That's a lot.
It was 800, and we graduated in Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Yeah.
I had right over 350 in my graduating class, so in the middle.
Yeah.
Marion. Paige goes to Marion, y'all. That's where
I went to Marion Catholic.
She went to Marion Catholic. They got touchscreen calculators. It's a private school. They got paid tuition. They got money, okay?
But my school was free.
Yeah, and I just want people to, different people who like watch my channel might come from different, like might come from a private school or a community school or a bigger school, whatever. So yeah, we're all different here. Y'all go to Ball State University. It's a PWI located in Muncie, Indiana. It was made by the Ball brothers. I don't know, like 4 or 5 of them.
I thought it was only like 2.
I thought it was 2.
Oh, no. It's 4.
Four.
It's 4. It's 4. I learned how to finance class. It's 4.
That's like 4 Ball brothers, and like if you guys know the little mason jars that people be using, like they made that and they made this. You didn't know that?
Hell no, I know that.
Yeah. It says ball on the side of the mason jar. Yeah.
Oh shit! That's what's up.
I know.
But anyways, they made the little mason jars or whatever, so they're known for making stuff, and they made this school. So that's the school that we go to. Like I said, it's a PWI, so the black community here is very, very small. It's not really that many of us. I think it's more Asians and other types of. What's funny?
Who wouldn't say all that? But
You don't think there's more Asians here
No,
than
it's
black
a few.
people?
It's a few. Cause I live in Stu East. That's the international dorm, and so it's a few. They're pretty deep.
So we're all gonna explain our transformation from high school to college. You know, when we first moved in, how we felt, and all that other stuff. Go Dawn.
Oh, okay. First one in here. Okay, y'all. To be honest, when I first got to Ball State, I was not fucking with this shit at all. Like, there was my.
Darlene,
they
why
were
you
my.
cussing so much?
Oh, dang. Sorry, y'all. I was not a fan of Ball State at all because they were my second choice, and I came here because they gave me the most money. And I got here, and most of my schools have been really urbanized, if you get what I'm saying. So I got here and there were a lot of different faces that I weren't used to seeing all the time. Y'all, I had to move to Stu East because this one not nice face had me all the way bleeped up.
She got into a fight.
But as the year progressed, I really did start to like Ball State.
Do you miss your, like, how often do you go home and do you miss
Oh,
your family?
first semester, I went home a whole lot. And that's because I had a boyfriend from back home. We'll talk about relationships and long distance later. But I went home a whole lot. And then this semester, I haven't went home that much. But, yeah, because I think I started getting more involved with school. So I liked being here more often.
Well, okay. Before I came here, when you come for like you know, the tours and orientation, stuff like that, they was selling me the dream, y'all. They was selling me like Ball State was everything, like the campus was real pretty and stuff like that, and like Darlene said, it gave me the most money. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna come here. When I came here, I was kind of ready to leave, but then I wasn't, because I was like, okay, Indiana not that far from Michigan, but at the same time, it's not Michigan. Indiana is different, way different than being in Michigan. And I think my transformation hasn't been hard. Like, I don't get homesick a lot. Like, I don't go home like that. Like, they go home all the time. I don't. I only go home, winter break, spring break, before fall break, and that was it.
Okay, so for me, basically, Ball State was always my dream college. It's the college I wanted to go to since I was like a junior in high school. So I always wanted to come here. However, the transformation, at first, I did not like it. Even though my high school was very diverse and we did have a lot of Caucasians and Africans and Asians and Hispanics, like, still, since it is PWI, I was surrounded by a lot of white people, which, I mean, I was pretty much used to, but it was kind of a new environment for me. And then I feel like the black people here, like, they weren't really that friendly. I feel like the only people that were friendly was the freshmen, because we were all trying to get to know each other and become friends. But I feel like once I finally linked up with like my crew and my friends, and I found out who I really want to be friends with, I was like, I felt more comfortable. But at first, like, I really wasn't cool with all of them. Like, I was close with Damiah, but we wasn't really that close. And I really wasn't cool with Darlene and Paige like that. So I would feel like I was by myself all the time, and I was always like calling my boyfriend, saying, I hate this place, I'm ready to go, I want to transfer, I want to go somewhere else. And then I guess like towards winter break, when I became closer and I found my little squad, then that's when I was like, okay, I like it, I'm gonna stay. Oh, and I go home all the time. Almost every weekend.
Every weekend.
My transformation from back home to here, I mean, it was pretty cool. Kind of like what Kayla said, I was used to, the whole diversity. My school is very diverse. It was kind of hard though, because coming into a PWI, you felt like the black community should be very welcoming, and like Kayla said, they really weren't. It was mostly the freshmen, and to this day they still kind of aren't. It's still very cliquey, and it kind of reminds me of high school. And I didn't really like that, because I'm like, it's college, you're supposed to be open. I thought everybody's gonna be welcoming. I mean, I had my days where I was like, I don't want to be here. I mean, I still have those days, but I like it a lot better than I did when I moved in. I was kind of scared because I had a random roommate. I think we all had random roommates. But I met my roommate in orientation, and I was kind of scared because I'm like, we're kind of polar opposites. So, like, I didn't know how it was going to go, but everything turned out well. We actually, she's not here, but we're all, best friends. And then kind of like what Damiah said, as far as, when she came for her little visit, I came for my visit too, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is the school, don't get me wrong, Ball State's a great school, but I don't know, just explore your options, that's what I have to say.
Because selling you the dream.
Yes, because they sell you the dream.
Every college is going to sell you the dream, because they want your money.
Yeah.
They want your money, and they know whether they get tuition out of your pockets or the government or the state. Regardless, they're going to get money, so they're going to try and recruit as many people as they can.
Making friends for me, it wasn't that bad. My roommate came about a week before I moved in, so she kind of already established some friends. I got introduced to them. We're still kind of cool to this day. We're not like best friends, but then I met Darlene at orientation. So we just kind of stuck it out or whatever, and just kind of found our own friends. Went to different events on campus. A lot of the BSA events, the Black Student Association here on campus, and found a little clique, and yeah.
Okay. So that's not how it was for me. Making friends was like, anyways, so the high school I went to, a lot of people from my high school came to Ball State. So like, we was deep, and there were a lot of people who graduated before us that came here too. So like, everybody from my high school knew each other. Like, we would say what's up to each other. Some of us would speak. I mean, it just really depended if we talked to each other in high school. My ex best friend came here, and me and her got into a fight before we came, to college or whatever. And even though we were gonna go to the same college, we were gonna room together, whatever. And then we completely stopped talking to each other. So when I came here, I felt like, you know, I really didn't have anybody. I mean, I knew everybody and I would say what's up to them, but because I didn't mess with them like that in high school, I'm not about to be fake and change myself and try to be a friend in college, because that's just not who I am. So, of course, I picked the black roommate. I had to choose a black roommate because I mean, it's a PWI, and it's like, in order for me to get to know the black people here, you know, I had to choose a black roommate, and she was pretty, and I liked her, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna choose her. So at the beginning, you know, me and Damiah, we was cool. At first, when I first moved in, I thought she didn't like me. I thought we was gonna be arguing.
I thought she didn't like me.
At the beginning, I didn't feel like, I kind of felt like we had tension, but I feel like we didn't know each other.
Yeah,
so it was like,
awkward.
I'm not about to force myself to hang out with her or go hang out with her friends, which was Darlene and Paige. I was like, I'm not about to force myself to go hang out with her friends, you know, just because I'm her roommate. Like, I need to meet my own friends. And I really didn't make my own friends like that. And then once I started hanging around Dar and Lauren and Paige and everybody, I was like, okay, I kind of do like these people a little bit. So I started vibing with them. And then like we started hanging out more, and now we like super close this semester. So
I made myself President Kayla's life.
How Paige said, making friends wasn't too hard. Well, because at orientation, I met this girl named Kelsey, who was still like our friend. You know, we're cool. And then this girl named Amber, who I don't hang with no more. But I met them two because they was both rooming at orientation with each other. And then I met our friend Kenny, who's a football player, who was still our really good friend. And I said, you know what, these gonna be my friends. So in the beginning, Kayla wasn't here yet, so no, Kayla was still at home. So I was hanging with Kelsey and Amber, and then Kelsey kind of drifted off and started hanging with Paige and Darlene and this guy named AJ and stuff like that. But I was still kind of hanging with Amber, but she started to get kind of boring. I was like, we don't click like that. Like, we don't click. And then I think somehow Kelsey I came around and Kelsey introduced me to Darlene and Paige and Lauren and everybody. And then I was like, okay, I like them because they crazy like me. So I need some crazy friends. They like to laugh. But Kayla came, I thought she didn't like me, y'all. I don't know. I thought she probably thought I was irritated or something. I was like,
no, I thought she was mean. Like, when I said hi to her, because I was getting off the elevator and she was coming up the stairs. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's my roommate. I was like, hi, Damiah. And she was like, hey. And I was like, okay, then. All right, then.
Paying attention.
I don't like you.
No, legit, I was not paying attention. And then, like, I just felt somebody say, hey, or tap me. I listened, oh, hey. And I was like, oh, that's the roommate. Like, I wasn't like, the roommate. I was like, it didn't click in my head that was Kayla. So it wasn't like, I wasn't trying to be, you know, shady, because I'm very goofy. I'm not a mean person. I'm very nice. I mean, I'm very nice. Just don't cross me, I'm very nice.
I had orientation with Paige and Regine. Regine from Chicago too. That's my girl. So I met them first, and you feel me? They was cool. Yeah, that was cool. I made the mistake of not getting their numbers though, because they was like they already got roommates. Don't you know? They completely got different roommates anyway. So I was just like, all right, forget it. Yeah. So the first person I met was her ex-best friend. And she was cool.
TK?
Yep. Oh. We hung out that day because she lived down the hall from me. And then once her roommate had moved in, she was like hanging out with her roommate, and her roommate looked, I don't want to hang out with them. So I met Kayla. I didn't think Kayla liked me either. Okay, so y'all gotta.
She likes first
time I meet Kayla.
True.
No, listen. First time I meet Kayla, she has that natural resting bitch face. So when you look at her and she looking at you, you just be thinking that she just judged you. Like she like, hey.
When the semester came around, and yeah,
I came to Kayla's room every day.
Yeah,
she
still do.
I mean, well, yeah, but I was making sure that she was gonna build that bond with me. I'm like, Kayla, we gonna be friends. You gonna like me, and she like me.
Job and tuition. I got no job right now. I'm applying for jobs for next year. Right now, I'm a broke college student. We all broke. And then tuition, I pay the in-state tuition because I got a scholarship. I said play, I pay. I'm sorry, y'all.
How much did you take out in loans, or how much did they give you in loans that you had to take back? You didn't get no loans? You didn't, the ones that they gave you, didn't accept them?
Her parents paid for the rest of the stuff.
Okay,
I accepted I accepted like
6,000
in loans.
I had 2,000 in loans for first semester, and this semester I only had to take 200 because I had some extra scholarships.
I have a job. That's why
you don't have a job. Okay, go Dar.
I will be working at a desk staff next school year. That's all.
Yeah. She didn't have a job her freshman year either. Did you want one?
No.
didn't.
Plus
I
my
didn't.
parents, you know when your parents be like,
don't
we
get
just
a
want you
job
to
for
focus on your schoolwork.
That's what most parents.
Yeah.
That's what my dad said.
Next semester I have a desk staff job just like Dar does. And as far as tuition goes, I didn't get any scholarships or none of that. So I just got grants and financial aid and all that from the state, and then I had to pay $4,000 out of my own pocket. I didn't accept my loans at first because I just thought I was gonna pay for the whole $4,000, but then like me and my mom couldn't do that because I didn't have a job or whatever, and she was going through her stuff. So I had to accept the loans that they had gave me through financial aid, and after I accepted them, I got like $2,000 back, so I had money in my pocket. But I paid that for this semester, so pretty much I only had to take out $4,000 in loans, but they're my mom's name, they're not in my name, so I don't have to pay it back. Her dad
So
put
my
in his
grandma's
name.
name.
Like
No,
loans work like when you graduate from college is when you have to pay back your loans, and it's not even after you graduate. It's like like 6 or 7 months later.
Yeah.
So
You can set up a plan.
you can set up a plan and how much you want to pay each month and stuff like that. So it's, I mean, in the long run, once you get your career, whatever career you decide to go with, you should be able to pay back your, depending on what career you get and how far you go. Some people pay their loans back for forever, and then some people pay them off like that.
There's nothing wrong with loans. You have to just be careful how much money you take out.
Don't
Don't take out more than you
because
need.
when you're in college, like, did y'all ever get those cards sent to your house, like credit cards and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they try and get you.
They
that
target
shit up, bro.
us.
Do not get
Cut
a credit
that
card.
shit up. And
Yeah.
put it
Only
in the
way to, if you get a credit card, can you like build up your credit? Make sure you
Make-
have a
yeah, a
job
job,
where
yes.
you can pay it.
Don't date till freshman year of college.
Now listen,
That's true.
I came into college with a boyfriend. It wasn't even like nothing like super bad or whatever. Like nobody. Like I didn't cheat on him, and he didn't cheat on me. While I was gone, that is. The distance is real. Like it really do get to some people. Like especially. I mean, sometimes it'll get to me, but it really got to him. And like, boys really be trying to act like they just so hard and that they don't care, but that shit hurt them. And he was just like really hurt, and like he couldn't see me and stuff as much as he wanted to be. And like that really showed all his insecurities, which really got annoying because the insecurities would turn into jealousy. And he'd be like, "What are you doing? Who you with? Are you cheating? Da 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 da." And it's like, dude, trust me when I say that I only want you.
Oh, me. Okay. I came here single. I had no boyfriend. I stopped messing with my
Thanks.
his ass. Like in August before I came here. So it wasn't that long, of a period of us like stop messing with each other. So when I came here, I was still kind of like on that a little bit, somewhat. So I was just chilling. Honestly was chilling. But then I saw this dreadhead. Before I came here, on Twitter, there was this football player that DM'd me on Twitter.
Okay.
And I thought that,
He DM'd all of us. Because I know who you talking about.
But
No,
he got a
not
girl-
him.
He
No,
got a
I'm
fiance.
Oh, you're not
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
him.
about him.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about him.
I don't know who you talking about then.
You do.
No.
Then who you
But she
talking
said
about?
with dreads.
Ogre, bro.
Ogre.
No, I was gonna talk about Drake.
Catfish the TV series, niggas. Let me tell you.
It is real, y'all. It is real.
But after him,
Hoops came. Hoops. Let's call him Hoops.
Hoops came. So our friend R, he used to give Kayla rides to beat-ups and all that type of stuff, right? He was friends with Hoops. So I told Kayla that, you need to tell him to, put me on. But I was playing. I wasn't serious, y'all. Kayla really went to R, and R, I guess, must have told Hoops And so Hoops knew that I had interest.
Yeah.
Then kind of found out he's an everybody dude. We not on no bad term. I see him. It's like sometimes I say what's up.
He cool.
But he's cool, but he's an everybody dude. So that was a wrap. After that, I was chilling for a minute.
Yeah.
And
then
then came the dreadhead
Again.
that was in the beginning.
All of us like him.
Yeah, he's a very nice dude. And now we're in a
We approve.
complicated stage.
Yeah. So basically, y'all know on my channel, I've been with Jay Sean. We have our moments where it's like we want to break up because we long distance too. Even though it's not that, he's like 45 minutes, and I see him all the time. It's still a long distance relationship. We don't see each other as much as we did in high school. It's complicated because I feel like sometimes he has insecurities and stuff. So basically, that's my relationship. So even though I came into college in a relationship as well, like Darlene.
But I'm just out here enjoying life by myself, and I'm cool with it. I came into college with a complicated situation. Make sure when you go off to school that you and whoever you're with have something established. Y'all talk about what y'all want to do, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta make sure, y'all have the same mindset. And if you really want something to work out, make sure, y'all both are on the same page when it comes to that. Because my situation was not like that at all. And it's still complicated to this day. But yeah, I mean, there were dudes here and there. I was like, okay, cute, I'll talk to you a little bit. But nothing ever got like real serious, You guys can see we are all in different stages when it comes to relationships as well.
We are. Oh my God.
Yes.
I never even thought about that.
She is settled in. I am in the beginning. She's figuring it out. She is
free.
Free.
I'm cool with it.
In college, guys really don't want relationships. They just want your punani. And girls are the same way. Some girls just want the do nana. They want those parts. And I mean, depending on what type of person you are, if you're willing to give that up to somebody or not is depending on you and how you are and how you live your life. But on our college campus at least, sex is, I don't want to say it's a big thing, but people do it a lot in college, like a lot.
Depending on who you do it with.
A lot of different people.
You have those guys that have whole girlfriends and lied to,
or fiancés.
Yes.
Yeah. That shit has happened.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Lie to, I guess, because they think you're a freshman, so you're vulnerable, to try new things. Lie to you, be consistent by coming around, doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they just want your, what. I would say to be very cautious. Don't let your guard down. Let them work for it. Let their actions prove that, that they're worth, I'm not saying giving it up, but just your attention. So just don't be those girls, or guys, don't be those guys.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, just chill.
Y'all,
Yeah.
I know when you get here and you're gonna see a whole bunch of cute guys, or anytime you go to the college, you're gonna see guys that you probably ain't seen before. You're gonna get excited, like, oh, he look good, but hey, be cool, cause these niggas ain't about nothing.
And 9 times out of 10, you probably got a girlfriend. You probably messing with somebody else.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're not the only one.
Yeah, you're not.
They tell you that, but you're not.
You're not.
Okay.
Like I said, people have sex a lot. So if you are gonna have sex in college, just make sure that you use protection. If you're a female, make sure that you get on birth control. Me personally, I'm not on birth control.
I was on it in the beginning of the school year, but
I
after
think
me and
it was
Donald,
your
Yeah, but
I stopped for health reasons.
I think even if you're not, what you laughing at?
I should said somebody's name.
But just make sure that you use protection and that you get on birth control. And even if you're not gonna have sex, even if you're not planning on having sex, even if you're not in a relationship, it don't matter, because you can catch an STD like this, you can get pregnant like this, and still have to pay back them student loans.
Yo, Go ahead.
People have gotten pregnant too.
Hey.
People got STDs.
People got STDs too.
People got STDs.
It's real. And you go to the clinic and get free condoms all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get
4 days?
Can you get tested at the clinic?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there should be a clinic on your campus. You can go there, and don't be embarrassed to go to the clinic.
What Kayla was saying, like how even if you're not having sex, even if you're not having sex, you know, to be on birth control, do that because I got on it before I came here. I don't want no birth
And she
control.
ain't having no sex.
Damn, nigga.
I
I don't, but
She don't, but she's still on birth
I
control.
don't, but I'm still on it because you never
You know. Anything can
A
happen.
situation happens.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Situation happened where a dude felt like they wanted to have sex, and I said, "Whoa, player, what you doing? Like that ain't happening right now. That ain't about to happen."
Yeah. And dudes will be like that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You be
though.
chilling, and then he just whip his thing
It's
out,
the
and he like,
thing.
"What's up?" And I'm like,
At that
"Well,
time-
not me, but."
At that time, I ran out, so I wasn't even on it right there. I said, "Dude, I'm not even on my birth control right now." He said, "Oh, that's okay. I'll pull out. I'll pull out." I said, "Wait a minute.
Everybody
whoa,
wanna pull
whoa."
out.
And we're not judging anybody that does want to
No.
have sex in
No,
college.
that's what I'm
cool.
saying. If that's what
Do
you
that,
do,
but
do
be
that.
careful, be safe about it. And if you know you're somebody that catch emotions and stuff,
Oh,
don't just go
oh,
give
no.
it to nobody because
No.
these niggas not gonna want to have lunch with you and text you and talk to you the day after. That was
They
a
gonna
one-time
text
thing,
you around
unless
10
you
o'clock.
was like a faithful
Yeah,
booty call type
That's
shit.
true. If a dude texts you around 12 o'clock talking about, "Hey, you want to study?"
Y'all ain't
Trust me.
studying.
Like, you know, movies and like TV shows like Degrassi, you know, that had all that drama.
It's
This
real.
is real life.
This the
This
same
is
thing.
real life.
Maybe
Might not
even
be as
sometimes
dramatic,
worse.
but
And also, like, you know, how they say people get raped and, you know, go to parties and
That happens.
that
That
stuff
happens.
really
That
does
happens.
Yes.
happen.
Don't go to
in
parties
There
by
was
college.
this
yourself.
girl.
Don't walk at nighttime by yourself.
Dudes, be careful too. I
Yeah,
know
be
that
careful, too.
we girls and we talking about girls right now getting played, but it be
girls
some,
sneaky too.
yeah, it be some dudes out here that wear their hearts on their sleeves, and I be feeling real bad for them because you know they be really trying to find a girlfriend, a queen, and these girls be
It's
out
nasty.
here. Some of these girls be out here, they ain't queen material, baby.
The parties here are okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Some nights is extra lit.
Yeah, some parties be extra, depending on how they promote it and stuff.
but the parties here, I mean, they cool.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like, oh my god, like Ball State turn up, get down type. But it's something to do on the weekend.
Let me tell you the best part.
And it's a party every single
Let me
weekend.
tell you the
Yeah.
best parties. One, you can always go to the football house.
Yep.
Football house will always be lit.
You'll have a decent time.
Party, anytime they have a party, I'll be here now. It's going to cost money.
Oh, yep.
It's going to cost you money.
here now is
However,
Probably 10.
however, it be pretty lit.
But I think it depends
It's
on
like
if
a
you go
cookout.
to a HBCU or PWI. If you go to a HBCU and you're African American, then of course it's gonna be lit.
I think also with us, with our party, it's because you see the same people
Yeah.
at every
Yeah,
party.
because our black community is
Because
so
it's
small.
so small. It's literally like high school. You know, oh, that's old girl. Oh, that's it. So
Oh,
it's
she
like,
did. She died. Oh, okay.
yeah, so like you
so
see
know
the
it.
same people, so it's not like it's nothing new. You know what to expect when you go to these
Same
parties,
people
so.
every weekend, but it's nothing really wrong with that. I like.
I say it's
it on
cool.
weekends.
You know,
Just make sure you do your work.
so
So Greek life
Greek life.
freaking sucks.
Yeah,
Greek life
it
here
ain't the
sucks.
best here.
Yeah.
We don't have deltas right now. The Qs just came back. The two main people, well, two main
to the bros.
black, you know, sorority fraternities, the AKAs and the alphas.
Even though we go to a PWI, we have all types of other sororities and fraternities, but we're talking about the Divine Nine. So these are the black fraternities and sororities. Our Kappas, they really wasn't involved like that. So
They were on
it was
probation in the
they're-
beginning
yeah.
of the
Yeah.
school year.
So they just had a probate and it was lit.
That was
I
the
like
best
that.
probate
Yeah,
that
probate
we've
was
had
good.
this year.
But you know how like at HBCUs or colleges, you know, down a little bit more down south, they line be like, you know, like 51, 72 deep. Here it's like 3, 4, 5. You know, because
Most is 12.
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
black community is just so small.
And like not all PWIs have bad, you know, Greek life. It's just specifically Ball State doesn't
yeah.
have the best Greek life.
We had one.
1
I
yard
did
show.
one.
At the
Fall.
beginning, that was like what the
Like
first
you would
week
think
of
you would think they
school.
would at least have like a
That's
fall
on my first.
spring
That's on my
yard show.
vlog. My
Like
first
no,
vlog.
like that's all they had.
Yeah.
That's
and
all
probates, and that's it.
Yep, probates.
They have events here and there, but yeah, that's pretty much our Greek life.
So like I think that for me, it wasn't the work that was harder. It was time management, because you have to know how to manage your time. So I feel like incoming freshmen, learn how to manage your time now, like early, because it's like you have to know when sometimes you can't go somewhere. Sometimes you got to go to the library. Sometimes you got to do your work. Sometimes you can't go to that party. So you got to like manage your time well. And also, seniors, not enjoy your senior year, because when you graduate, you not a kid no more. Like, you legit going into adulthood, so you can't expect to like still act like a child when you're in college.
I would say, just for me, some advice I would give to incoming freshmen is organize yourself. Whether that be like with your room or your classes or whatever. If you're a part of different organizations on college campus, you know, depending on how many courses you take, how many credit hours you have, just make sure that you have a planner. You write everything out, because for me, I would miss my quizzes and my tests, and I would forget about my homework that was due. And it's like, you know, in high school, you have your teachers that be like, okay, so-and-so is due tomorrow. Then they're like, okay, well, I have a day. I can work on my homework tonight and get it done and turn it in. No, like, your teachers aren't going to tell you, hey, we have a quiz on Thursday, or hey, we got this. No late work. Like, I know in high school they would accept late work. In college, there's no such thing as late work. Like, if your professor does give you time, be thankful. So just make sure that you organize and you have everything written down to the T. And you won't be like me. You won't be like, oh, shoot, I forgot I had to take a whole quiz.
Yeah. For me, second semester, I had a lot of personal issues going on with back home. I know it's hard because you be away from home. You know, you might miss your family and stuff, or some stuff happen that you don't even have control over. Regardless of all of that, you like really have to be strong and push through that stuff, because I don't say all professors is ruthless, but they have their own policy that they have to follow, and like they can't show favoritism towards you or try to be sentimental with you, because like I missed like a lot of classes because of that, because I was like going through some things with that, and I was just like really down. You know, when you get down or like sad and stuff, you don't want to go to class. You don't feel motivated to do anything. And so, you know, that like you get attendance points. I don't know if all universities do that, but here at Ball State, they take attendance and you get points for that, or you lose points. And you know, I lost a lot of points for missing some classes, and some classes I have to completely like retake because I missed some classes, and the other ones is just lower my grades, and it is hard to get your grades back up. It's hard trying to like bounce everything. So you just always try. I don't know if you guys have a faith. If you do have a faith, stay prayed up. But if you don't, do whatever you do within to stay strong and like find a balance of like trying to keep your personal life where it's at back home, and trying to be able to focus on your school and get everything done.
Because why you here.
Yeah. Because, you know,
to get an education.
I know it'd be hard. It's hard. That's what I learned, is that I just need to really like focus on my education through everything.
I would say be yourself, please. Don't be fake. Just come in, you know, being yourself like you were in high school. You're gonna find friends. Like, there's people here for everybody, and if that's what you're worried about, don't be worried about it. Also, get involved. I was involved in some things, but I kind of regret not getting involved in more. If you get involved, that's another way you can make friends, you know, or get your name out there, or gain experience and knowledge as far, you know, in that side of the world, as opposed to, you know, other things that you learn also in college. I know Michaela said about responsibility. Make sure that you are responsible. You're not going to have your parents there to baby you, or your teachers, and you know what I mean? So just make sure that you're responsible. You get your work done. You get everything that you need to get done, because you are here for education. You're not here for socializing or anything. You don't need to slack off. Like, your parents are paying for this if you're not on scholarship, a full ride scholarship. Like, this is your future. So take advantage of it. Be yourself, but also, you know, get your work done. Have your social life, get involved, but make sure that, you know, your work and education come first. Alright, my Instagram is _pwash_. You can also follow me on Twitter at turn_that_THT_Paige.
My Instagram is Maya, MIAH, not MIA, MIAH _1. _MONET. That's Monet. Not
How you not know
Monet.
your Instagram?
Oh my god. Then my Twitter is the same thing, Maya_.
My Instagram is Darlene _Deanna DARLENE
I'm gonna put y'all
_DEONA.
stuff right underneath y'all.
And
I don't know if I have
my
two
Snapchat,
underscores
because I
on
don't have a
mine.
Twitter. My Snapchat is
Oh,
Dar
yeah.
_
I'll put it under
Dizzle.
the thing. I'll put it under the thing.
DAR
Okay.
_DIZZLE. That's me.
Look below, y'all. Look below.
I'm about to say, yeah,
It'll be like
yeah.
right here, so.
Y'all can watch us on a weekly because we be doing some shit.
Whoa.
Damn,
We about to leave.
Yeah, we are. That's why I said what we're gonna do over
Yo.
the summer.
Over the summertime, we plan to be together at least one weekend.
At least, yeah.
We're gonna have a
no.
successful sophomore year, y'all.
Yeah,
We learned a lot this year, so we know what not to do.
yeah. So that's pretty much all we had to say. That's all y'all have to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and keep showing me love and share this with anybody that you know is about to go to college, whether they're going to a PWI or HBCU, if they're about to go to college, or even if you know you're a high school student, you're interested in college, or if you are in college and you just want to know a little bit more about Ball State. So yeah,
Subscribe!